Type 3 endonasal median drainage. The endonasal medial drainage or draf type 3 opening is enlarged by resecting portions of the superior nasal septum in the neighborhood of the frontal sinus floor. The diameter of this opening should be about 1.5 centimeters. This is followed by resection of the frontal sinus septum or septae if more than one are present. Starting on one side of the patient, one crosses the midline until the contralateral laminae papyracea is reached. To achieve the maximum possible opening of the frontal sinus, it is helpful to identify the olfactory fibers on both sides. The middle turbinate is exposed and is resected in very small pieces from anterior to posterior direction along its origin at the skull base. After about 5 millimeters, one will see the first olfactory fiber coming out of a small bony hole slightly medial to the origin of the middle turbinate. The same is done on the contralateral side too. Finally, the so-called frontal T results. Its long crust is represented by the posterior border of the perpendicular ethmoid laminar section, and the shorter wings on both sides are provided by the posterior margins of the frontal sinus floor section. This picture shows the draf 3 median drainage procedure done sagittal view with the removal of the frontal sinus floor in front of the olfactory cleft. That's the median drainage opening. That's the crista galli, and this is the remaining nasal septum. This is the result of the median drainage procedure, wherein that is the right frontal sinus, that's the left frontal sinus, and that is the so-called frontal T, wherein the long crust is represented by the posterior border of the perpendicular ethmoid lamina resection, and the shorter wings on both sides are provided by the posterior margins of the frontal sinus floor resection. The median drainage procedure or draf 3. This is the median drainage procedure done 1 year postoperatively. That is the right frontal sinus, the left frontal sinus, the intersinus septum, the nasal septum, the right ethmoid, and the left ethmoid. The median drainage procedure or the draf 3 1 year post-op.